everybody? Whamma Dave here. Cup Size MMA for Tuesday, October 19th. We got a really good card for the Dana White Contender Series here. We're going to run down all the bets. We were 3-2 last week, and we're still hot on a winning streak here. So, first fight of the night, James Barnes versus Pedro Felico. James Barnes coming in is a plus 260 underdog. Man, I don't know. I can kind of see it. This card's got a lot of mismatches. He has some bad defense on James Barnes. He's been knocked out pretty early in fights before. He does seem to be finishing a lot of his guys by submission. If he does get you on the ground, he is a little slick on the ground, but I don't think he's too much competition for Pedro here. Pedro's got a really slick ground game, and I think even if he takes it to the mat like where James Barnes wants to be, he's going to be in a bad shape there. So we're taking Pedro on this one, minus 320. Second fight of the night, Armen Petrosyan versus Kolev. Armen, he can get taken down, he can get held down. This guy doesn't give up. They got him as a minus 125 favorite compared to Kolev as minus 105 right now. I'm going to go Kolev here at the minus 105. He's aggressive and he just ground and pounds the heck out of people. He has this really interesting style in the ground and pound. One to the body, one to the head, one to the body, one to the head. He's really aggressive on the ground. He's got a good gas tank. He can smash all 3 rounds, so I really like him here. And you get a little bit, almost even money on that one, minus 105. Next fight of the night here, Borralho versus Jesse Murray. Now, Caro, we had him as an underdog earlier in the Contender Series. I think it was about 3 weeks ago we had him on Contender Series. We really liked him as the underdog. I don't think he did enough to win the contract, but he was fighting a tough opponent last fight. And then Jesse Murray, a lot of weird stuff going on with Jesse Murray. He's coming, he's 8-3. He's the 2-time King of the Cage light heavyweight title holder, and now he's making the cut back to 185 for the first time in 6 years. I mean, he looked all right at the weigh-ins today, but I don't really see him having anything to do with Caio here. I think Caio's also going to be a little fired up that he didn't get that contract the first time around, and he's really going to be coming after him, making sure he impresses Dana White and gets the contract this time. Only one women's fight this week. Vanessa Machado versus Pedro Rodriguez. For some reason, Rodriguez is getting a big favorite money on there, minus 340 for Pedro. And I just don't see it. She's the LFA champ. She looked pretty good in her last fight at LFA, and I just don't see why she's getting the big favorite money over Valesca here. I mean, if you see her at the weigh-in, she looks tough. Really powerful, really good striking, good takedowns. Is winning in the Brazil Chuto box fights. I mean, everything about her I like. So we're going to take the underdog there, plus 265 to minus 340. We're taking the underdog with the plus 265. I think you're going to really like her when she comes out there, and you're going to see she means business. Sullivan Alfredo versus Johnny Parsons. Man, it's hard not to get excited when you see this Solomon guy fighting. He's jacked and huge. He's got cool hair. Almost as cool as Johnny Parsons' hair with that sweet mullet coming out the back. But Solomon Alfredo, he is just a beast. I mean, he's coming at these people ground and pound, hammer fist. He's really exciting, crazy power. Seems like he keeps that gas tank, even though he looks like he would gas. But he seems like he keeps a pretty good gas tank, and being so jacked like he is. I just don't think Johnny Parsons is going to have anything for him. The odds kind of reflect that as well. We're minus 310 for Solomon here. Johnny, they're not giving him any respect at plus 250. So yeah, we got every fight here. Make sure you come back all week long. Like this video if you made it this far. Give me a break, right?